Hello and welcome back to Get Great at Maths. I'm here to help you pass your maths exam, so hit that like and subscribe button. We're going to look at keywords, key formulas and how to gain top marks. So let's get ready to get great at maths. This is a question on subtracting fractions. Now, some people will be able to look at this question and work out the answer in their heads quite easily, and other people will need a method to be able to get the answer. So we've got to do 10 take away 2 and 1/4, and you've got to write your answer in this box for 1 mark. Now to do this, there are a few steps that you can follow. So first of all, if you convert your fractions to be top-heavy fractions, it will help you to be able to subtract them. I'm going to show you two methods. One, I'm not going to convert them to top-heavy fractions, so you can do it without this step here. It is personal preference as to which one you prefer. Once you've done that, you need to find a common denominator. So this step is the same in both cases. Then you're going to be using equivalent fractions, and then you have got to subtract your whole numbers. Now this step here, number 4, only applicable if you haven't converted to top-heavy fractions. So it depends if you've done step 1, it's either step 1 or step 4. So if you've converted to top-heavy fractions, you don't need to do step 4. If you didn't convert to top-heavy fractions, you'll need to do step 4. Step 5 is subtract the numerator. So these are the numbers at the top of your fractions. And then your denominator will remain the same. So this is the number at the bottom of the fraction. Then you'll need to convert your answer to a mixed fraction and cancel your answer if it is relevant. Have a look at the question, press pause, have a go at working out the answer, and then press play when you're ready to hear the answer. Well done guys, hopefully you've managed to get an answer. Well done and great work. So to start with, we're going to look at doing it by subtracting the whole numbers first. So 10 take away 2 is going to be 8. Then I'm left with this take away 1/4. So I've got 8 whole ones take away 1/4. Now 8 whole ones is the same as 7 whole ones plus 1 whole one. So 7 plus 1 is equivalent to 8. So I've got 7 whole ones plus 1 whole one take away 1/4. Now 1 whole one take away 1/4 is going to be 3/4. Okay, so if you think of a cake with 4 sections in, and you eat one of the sections of the cake, you're left with 3 sections, so that's 3/4. So your answer is going to be 7 whole ones and 3/4, and that is the answer you'll need to write in the box. There is an alternative method using this step up the top, which is converting to top-heavy fractions. So if I'm going to convert these to top-heavy fractions, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to write them both as a fraction over 4. Okay, so both of these fractions are over 4 because I've got a 4 here, so I'm going to write this as a fraction over 4. Now 10 is the same as 40 divided by 4. So 40 divided by 4 is equivalent to 10. 2 and 1/4. Now if I multiply 2 by 4 gives me 8. Then add on the extra one, that gives me 9. So I've got 9 over 4 is equivalent to 2 whole ones and 1/4. So I've got 40 over 4 take away 9 over 4. Once they've been written as top-heavy fractions, okay, so this was step 1, we're going to subtract the numerator. So we're going to skip straight down here to step 5. Okay, because the common denominator is already in place. So the common denominator is already here, the 4. We've used the equivalent fractions by looking at top-heavy fractions. So we're going to subtract the numerator. We've got no whole numbers to subtract, so we just go to here, step 5. So 40 take away 9 will give us the number in the numerator, and then the 4 will stay the same. So the denominator stays the same. So 40 take away 9 is 31. So 31 over 4 will be your answer. Now if you wrote either of these answers, you will be correct in the exam. But we can convert this to a mixed fraction. So how many times does 4 fit into 31? Well, we know 7 4s are 28. Add on 3, so 28, 29, 30, 31. That's 3 more. Will give you 7 whole ones and the 3/4. So it's personal preference whether you like to leave your answer as a top-heavy fraction or a mixed fraction. Either will give you the mark in the exam. It is technically better to use the mixed fractions for 7 whole ones and 3/4, but the examiner will allow either answer. The mark scheme on this question shows the answer is 7 3/4 or 31 over 4. Either of these answers will give you 1 mark, so 1M means 1 mark. It does say you're allowed to use exact decimal equivalent. So your child or you should know that 3/4 is the same as 0.75. So 7 3/4 is the same as 7.75. So you can use an exact equivalent, or you can write it as a fraction. You will not be allowed a rounded answer. Now, a rounded answer means you take this 5, it's bigger than 5, so it will make this 7 become an 8, so it rounds to 7.8, or even rounded to 8. Truncated means you just take off remaining digits, so get rid of the 5 off the end, so it's 7.7. At GCSE, you'll need to know how to truncate. At SATs level, you'll just need to know how to round. So you don't need to worry about the difference for these at SATs level. If you found this video useful, please like, share and subscribe so we can all get great at maths. If you've enjoyed this video, please don't forget to share, like and subscribe. Please follow Get Great at Maths on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook and X. What do you want to see next on Get Great at Maths? Please comment below. See you next time.